Hey YouTube, today I'm going to show you the easy way to take this weed that's hiding in your lawn and turn it into a topical pain reliever. But first, let's take a closer look at prickly lettuce, or Lactuca Serriola. As you can see on the back of the leaves, there are some hairs on there, which is what makes it prickly. The leaves themselves look a lot like dandelion leaves. Obviously though, the plants grow up taller than dandelions. And if you break off the stem, you do have this white latexy substance in there. And that, I believe, is where the pain medication comes from. If you also look on the stem itself, you can see some prickly hairs along it. So I am just going to walk you through a little bit. I am going to harvest some of this prickly leaf and then show you how I turn it into a tincture. So most people, when they are trying to turn prickly lettuce into a pain reliever, what I've seen is that they boil it down in a crock pot into some sort of tar substance and use that, and that just seems like it would take forever. In fact, I've tried it and I can never get it deduced down to the substance that they're talking about in order to use it. And so I thought, why not try to just put this in a regular tincture, not to take internally, although you might be able to, but we use it as a roll-on pain reliever for sore muscles, sore shoulders, sore knees, stuff like that. So that's what we do with it. So I got it harvested. I'll just go ahead and give this a quick rinse here, and then I do let it set out to dry. You don't want it to dry in the sun though. Keep it in the shade and just let it wilt, and then once it's wilted, we'll go into the kitchen and we'll actually tincture it up. So once this has been left out to wilt, you want to get most of the moisture out of it, because what I'm going to be using is literally the cheapest 80% vodka I can find, and so I don't want to add any more water to the tincture. So I just let them wilt out pretty good. Bring them in the house. Now I'm just cutting them up to give them some more surface area so that the latex in the stems and the latex that can be in the stems of the leaves can be absorbed by the alcohol. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put the lid on it, set it aside for at least 8 weeks. So the other thing I just wanted to say is don't be afraid to use tinctures topically, especially the wild lettuce tincture. When you do put the vodka tincture on your skin, the vodka does evaporate off pretty quickly, and the smell of the vodka does go away. So you don't have to worry about going into work smelling like a bar. You don't have to worry about getting pulled over and smelling like vodka. You're only rolling enough on to kind of soak it into your skin, and the smell, as I have tested and had friends test, the smell does go away very quickly. Real quick too, I just wanted to mention that I have said latex a couple of times, so if you do have a latex allergy, this would be something that I would proceed with caution. Dandelions also have that latex substance in their stems, so if you're good with dandelions, you might be okay with this, but I do have some friends that do have a pretty severe latex allergy, and so that is just something to make sure that you're careful about before you attempt to use prickly lettuce as a pain reliever. So as you can see, this is so much easier than trying to condense this down into some sort of tar, and it is quicker as well. We just put it in the roll-ons and roll it wherever it hurts. Hey, if you like this kind of video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.